present arrangements of society is the most antisocial, impolitic, and irrational that can be devised. That under its influence, all the superior and valuable qualities of the human race are repressed from infancy, and that the most unnatural means are used to bring out the most injurious propensities. Be Makatantan together with Miss Roseanne Camarongan and Miss Andrea Fe Prado, and we are going to introduce to you Mr. Robert Owen. A Welsh textile manufacturer, a philanthropist and social reformer, and a founder of utopian socialism, and the founder of the cooperative movement. And he is Robert Owen. Robert Owen developed a principle he would put into practice in New Lanark while managing a mill in Manchester, aged just 19. Robert Owen believed that a person's character was down to the circumstances around them. Change those circumstances through education and better working conditions, and you would change those individual. Change individual and you would change society.
Early life and belief. Robert Owen began work as an apprentice to a clothier when he was 10 years old. His employer had a good private library and allowed Owen access. In reading about conflicts and controversies over religion, Owen became skeptical about religion generally. He came to feel that people should focus on doing what is good. He eventually came to argue that people's characters are shaped by their environments. He believed that the way to make people good was to give them good conditions and influences from early in life. The mill in New Lanark. When Owen took a mill in New Lanark, Scotland, he found harsh living conditions. Sanitation was lacking, housing was poor, and there was little in the way of education for the many children there. Crime was rampant in the community.
Robert Owen's improvements and innovations. Owen improved workers' housing and opened stores that sold goods that weren't expensive but of good quality. He also introduced strict regulation of the sale of alcohol. Owen encouraged the workers to develop habits that he felt formed the basis of a good life, such as order, cleanliness, and thrift. The daycare center that Owen opened in New Lanark in 1816 was the first of its kind in Britain. In addition to providing care to very young children while their parents and older siblings worked, the daycare functioned as a preschool. Children were taught music and dancing, and character development was emphasized. It did not use corporal punishment, which was a widespread practice at the time. When the War of 1812 broke out between Britain and the United States, leading to an embargo that prevented trade, mills closed for several months. Owen paid the workers during this time, winning much loyalty and support. Owen's mill was successful, but his partners wanted greater profits, feeling that Owen's methods were not in the owner's best interest. Owen eventually bought out the other partners, joining with other reformers who agreed with his philanthropic approach and were satisfied with a more modest profit. The mill and community at New Lanark became well known as a successful business and a community. The people were healthy and content, while the mill made money. Ideas for reform. Owen went on to propose reforms in the textile industry, including a proposal to limit the hours children could work. However, manufacturers did not support these proposals. Owen turned his attention to proposing social ideas for how to reduce poverty. This led to his idea for villages where people cooperated to work together, share responsibilities like cooking and childcare, and support each other.